CinePals. Invincible, episode 6. We are here. It has arrived. We are doing this. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe, bell icon, all notifications, and also join our Patreon page, patreon.com/cinejump, or go to cinejump.com. Both URLs will get you there. You get access to our full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Amazon Prime Video subscription so you can open up the episode side by side with our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching it with 2 of your favorite pals from the internet. There's this whole speech. Okay, here we go.
You really didn't need to come all the way out here for this.
Are you kidding? 10's a big year. Becky would have come as well, but it's too soon for Jack to travel.
Are these characters going to get killed?
I'm scared.
Here.
Oh. Okay. Oh, fun.
That's cute.
Make a bigger one.
Sorry, kiddo. That's as big as I can make them.
That's a lie, and you know it. He could probably make it as big as a city.
Huh.
He just needs a conduit.
I'm gonna grab a coffee before I come up. Want anything?
Nah, I'm good.
A coffee?
We'll see, I guess.
I don't know. I got set up real bad with that episode with the 2 dudes.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, no. His sister and niece? Oh, no. Would he then explode, too, because he absorbs the energy and then...
Jessica!
Oh. Okay, so this is like Batman v Superman's opening, right? Damn. That's rough.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to forgive Omni-Man.
I've been calling your office about the Invincible case. Look, I sent you the petition my wife and I did. We've gathered over 3,000 signatures. If you could just look.
Like he's a menace.
I'm very busy.
Jessica. She raised me after our parents died.
Oh,
Man.
Why is that murderer still flying around free?
Invincible was defending the planet from an alien threat.
Oh, she just closes her door.
and everyone else is just collateral.
If he's so innocent, then open an investigation. Let a jury decide. Give us justice.
Oh, that's Aaron Paul.
I'm very sorry for your loss, but there's nothing I can do. Our laws don't apply in situations like this.
Dang. Oh, he's pissed.
So he's gonna break bad.
Yep. I keep waiting for the Invincible.
I know, right?
Oh, God, that
Yeah,
part.
this goes all the way back.
I mean, isn't that messed up, though? The dad's doing that to his son, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Complete discharge in 3.
They're
2,
trying to make weapons
1.
to be able to harm or kill a Viltrumite.
Yeah, to be able to combat.
Yeah. He's done well to get into the GDA, to be fair.
Of course there's gonna be inventory miscounts at the pace they're working us.
I guess we can thank VS3 for that.
She did kick the crap out of Invincible.
They accuse us of making mistakes or losing equipment while heroes like him leave thousands dead in their wake.
Someone here isn't an Invincible fan.
Scott's not wrong. I mean, anyone else smashes their way into the Pentagon, they're either dead or locked away for life.
Right.
Maybe you've all forgotten, but Invincible is the only real weapon we've got right now if more Viltrumites show up.
That's also
Till
true.
2A grows up, at least.
2A?
That's his label.
It's like so dehumanizing. Oh my goodness.
He's an elephant man.
If I can survive on an all-plant diet, so can you.
Oh.
Oh, shoot.
Where'd you even find this guy?
Hey, careful! You gotta look out for other people.
Exactly. And property.
He hates listening to me so much.
He's a kid.
To listen to their older brother.
Yeah, pretty much.
If the place gets trashed, we can't have burgers after you're done. Got it.
Nice motivator.
She knows how to talk to kids.
Are you just using me as a... Hey!
He's a trial.
I'm not your training dummy!
Sure you are.
Oh no. Don't kill him, please.
Dad made me fight the elephant a bunch of times too. It's good practice.
That was before Dad did all of that stuff.
Yep.
Will people here ever forgive him?
Probably not.
You'll need a couple 100 years for that.
Oliver, it's
It's
I know
complicated.
he did a bad thing trying to take over the world, but he saved a lot of people before that, right? Doesn't that count?
Nope, not even a little bit.
Dad probably saved more lives than he took. But those lives don't just cancel out the others.
Right.
All they know is he tried to take over and killed a lot of people.
Why don't you tell them then? You can make them understand.
What is this really about?
He just wants his dad back.
I can remember everything from when I was little. Like my mom hugging
Aw.
me and dad humming songs and flying me around the palace.
Wow. That's tough to reconcile.
And she was awesome, wasn't she?
Your mom was really smart and brave.
Then how bad can
Aw.
he be if my mom loved him and had me with him?
But she's not as cool as Debbie.
That's right.
One was the dad you and I knew when we were kids. But the other was a Viltrumite.
This is very complex.
So which one is the real dad?
They're both the real one.
It's really hard to reconcile.
But he's evolving.
That's true.
Invincible!
Nice costume.
Where is your remorse?
Or was he practicing his speech?
Yeah, he's practicing for the confrontation.
Powerplex will make you pay!
Powerplex.
That was much better this time.
Oh.
I know this is difficult, but we've tried everything else.
His wife is just going to let him do this?
Meant everything to me, too.
You have a kid.
Keep going.
Oh my god. What if he like blows up the house?
I think it's all potential energy.
It's just stored
Yeah.
until he decides to use it.
Or in the
Smack him.
or in that little thing in the start.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought she.
Harder.
His bones don't break. Ah.
He's a superhero.
Harder!
Whoa. Ah. What if he hit his wife? He could just get hit by Invincible a few times and then blow up.
Oh, whoa.
I miss them
This guy's going through it.
so much.
Me too.
That's what you're potentially leaving behind.
Exactly.
Mark was bragging about you the other day. He said you aced your last test at school.
Well, I only got an 84, so I didn't exactly ace it.
That's really good.
I haven't had much time to enjoy it. Midterms are coming up, so my stress levels are...
I'm sure you'll do fine. Since Mark dropped out, I need college updates from someone.
Ah.
There's an Asian mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Your mom tells me you and Eve started a business.
You see what's on the
How
spaghetti
does
there?
that work?
It was Eve's idea. We're on retainer.
You're
at-
lucky you got fed.
I am
tonight,
grateful,
Jaby.
okay? I am grateful. But it's got meatballs.
I think the last job we did there convinced everyone to back off.
Ah, so your reputation does the work for you. When I started in real estate, there was a bit of a turf war going on in this high-end neighborhood. But after I went door to door and introduced myself to the entire place, I was the only agent anyone would work with.
Huh. Smart.
Oh, God.
What is up with him?
I hated myself as soon as I said it. Like real estate and superhero are even in the same universe.
Oh, you know. He's just trying to relate.
It's a difficult conversation to navigate.
It's good for all three of them to realize that there's a world out there that's not just aliens and supervillains.
Right.
Debbie, are you sure I'm cut out for this?
Oh.
How can I relate to them? They save the world.
I don't think he's cut out for this.
Can't measure up to
That. It was like the writing's been on the wall since day one.
It's not about measuring up. It's about showing up.
Oh.
And as long as you're here, that's what matters.
Yes,
You're
but
incredible, you know that?
Yeah, she is.
Ooh.
Let me help you with that.
Hey, let go!
What have I said about flying in the house?
when you get down to it, she's still just a mom.
Yeah. What? What?
Oh, it's I guess the beginning stages of him like properly exploring his powers.
Right.
I'm concerned about the collateral damage that's gonna come
Yeah.
with his revenge.
Because
That's wild.
yeah. Head first? Okay. Yeah, it just makes me wonder if when that massive explosion happened, like, where did all of that power go?
His power kind of reminds me of Majin Buu.
Yeah.
In that you just hit him and he just gets stronger and stronger.
Wow, you weren't kidding. He really is that good.
Yeah, remind me why I'm letting William humiliate me like this again?
It's his birthday. He gets to pick.
Aw. Oh.
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 Oh, relax.
Slightly
She's
awkward,
a good
maybe.
friend. We go to yoga twice a week, and you're both adults.
Really? Okay. They're both dating other people, so it's okay.
Amber,
So
how's
awkward.
it going?
Oh, that's nice. How does he feel about that?
Mark, this is Kyle. Kyle? Mark?
Nice t-shirt.
Nice to meet you.
That hug would make me
Same.
uncomfortable, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You read Seance Stone?
Wow.
Yeah.
Instantly
You?
clicking.
Since I was 12.
Go sit down with Amber.
I guess I have a type.
I guess you do.
Oh, wow. Everyone's like really chill with
yeah.
this.
Let's go. Shoes on, people.
Oh, wow. He's about as good as me.
That's sad.
We're both smiling, so things must be okay.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm happy for you.
Sure.
Thanks. I'm happy for you too.
Take it easy on Kyle Bowling, okay? No superpowers.
I'm really not the threat here.
I don't want to hurt anyone. All I want is
Oh.
Come on. Are we here to celebrate William's birthday or not?
I guess he's off the clock.
Right. But Eve's going to be like, you should go.
You know there's other heroes out there, right?
Yeah, but he just wants to deal with yo.
Yep. Oh, he's running out of steam.
This isn't about me. This is about the thousands of people and the countless other lives. Why is
Oh my
above the
God.
law? Why does never pay for his crimes?
Oh, they're like, oh my God, this is crazy.
So, what do you want?
Invincible. He's been saying it the whole
What do I
time.
want?
Yeah.
I want the truth. I want justice. I want.
There we go.
That was cool.
That completes the opening.
That was funny.
You want things, but you don't have
Aw.
them. It's an emotion that connects all living beings throughout the universe.
What?
He's trying to negotiate it.
I want Invincible.
Oh, that's why you said his name so many times earlier. Well, it's a little hurtful, but ta-da!
Oh my God.
You should have come in as him.
How about we take you to prison and maybe Invincible can visit you there?
Hey, look, I don't want to fight you.
You're going to have to.
Yeah.
This is your last warning.
He might
And
kill
this
him.
is
Yeah.
your second punch.
Oh no, that's just going to make it worse, my man. You don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get out of there.
Dang.
Can he control that?
I don't think so.
Whoa. Shapesmith, are you okay?
I said I didn't want to fight.
Well, you did
He
though.
attacked me.
He
You saw
did.
what happened.
Yeah, but you look like a villain though, my friend.
Nothing. We're okay.
I messed it all up.
I don't understand why he didn't put on a mask.
The GDA knows one of us in the lab stole the discs, and they'll figure out it was me. We've got a few days at most before they're here. Why didn't Invincible show up?
'Cause.
I was on the news. He would have seen me.
Wouldn't all their employees be tracked, maybe?
Maybe.
Did you forget what's happening in a few days?
I was so focused on tonight's plan, the memorial slipped my mind.
Oh.
God,
Oh, dude. Dude.
I'm so scared.
I know.
what kind of brother am I?
You're a scary father. Don't touch the child.
Eddie's sorry. He didn't mean to scare you.
How many speeches do you think they'll make in Invincible's honor tomorrow?
He'll be there.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, okay, smart wife.
Should I even be going today?
Why would you say that?
This is for the victims of what happened. Feels like I'm imposing.
You're not going as Invincible today. You're going as Mark Grayson.
But do you have your costume?
And whether you admit it or not, you were a victim too.
Always saying the right things.
I know you guys said not to worry, but we're supposed to be in Chicago in 30 minutes.
Don't worry, we got this.
Teleporting or something, I have to say, that might be a bit much for me.
Don't worry, Paul. We're taking the car.
Wait.
In 30 minutes. We're still flying.
Oh my God! Oliver, please do it for me.
It's like a Harry Potter ride.
Yeah.
More robots.
Let's get to work, baby.
Well, that should hopefully speed up efficiency for him.
Make your dreams out of paper mache. Cliche wasted hate taste as
A little to your left.
But you're not gonna tell me what this is about yet.
It's a surprise.
Oh, is it to help her out?
Yeah.
We're ready
Great. For what?
for you to transform.
Is she gonna be her real age or?
You're always the one telling me and everyone else that I need to limit my transformations to life or death situations.
This is a life or death situation.
All right.
And stay within the sensors.
Okay.
All these weeks, you've been working on a belt?
Yeah.
It's an advanced genomic engine, actually.
That's cool.
It has to be close to you to work, so it had to be either a hat, a sash, or belt. I thought a belt
I've
was
always
pretty strange.
Hat. Always hat.
Oh.
Whoa.
Cute.
The magic
Functional,
curse that is the
stylish.
source of your power has a bug in it. When you transform back to your human state, it rebuilds you with an incorrect temporal offset.
Oh.
This belt corrects that by making a digital copy of certain cells before you transform, then fools the curse into using that reference for your transformation back to human.
How's she gonna feel about his language?
That felt
Good?
strange.
No de-aging detected.
Woo!
Wow.
Wait,
You fixed her.
does that mean
Every man's dream.
I thought maybe I'd
What?
need to find
Every
you the-
man's dream. I guess it's every partner's dream, right? To fix your partner.
Oh.
I'm not trying to fix you, Amanda.
All right.
You're perfect the way you are.
Now.
And if you don't wish to use this device, I'll never bring it up again.
Rudy?
Yes.
That's the sweetest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Thank you.
Oh, that's love. Meanwhile,
That's cute.
she's like, hey, Rex.
Love really is possible with
Can
enough
you-
know-how.
I'm not crazy, right? There was a thing
Yeah.
between us.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it was magical because magic scares the shit out of me, but like half magical?
He's cute.
But that's not why I'm here.
Okay.
Oh. Well, then I'm confused.
She wants to fix him.
I'm quitting, Rex.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You're what?
I wasn't expecting that at all.
No, I wasn't. I thought it was going to be like a conversation.
That was
about-
very misleading.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. We never knew that our
Wow.
streets,
That's all around them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
not so long ago,
Does everyone here hate Dad?
Oliver, it's not.
Whoa.
He's there.
Dang it.
Give me the microphone.
Oh, God. What's Oliver going to do?
Jessica and Gretchen Duvall. These are just some of the 2,341.
Jeez.
Get to safety. I'm gonna just.
let me handle this.
What?
Really? He doesn't want you.
Oh, but maybe she's going to try to trap him.
You're coming with me.
But how? You going to put some handcuffs on him? Whoa.
Well, I'm wondering if she can box him in somehow.
I'm not going anywhere.
Is she going to be
Till
smart
I
enough to
get
realize what's
justice.
happening with him? Damn.
He's got to step in.
Okay, there we go. You're right. But he could break out.
You need help, not a fight. And I figured out you get stronger when I hit you.
Oh.
I knew she's smart. What if she just exhausts his power? It's an experiment. She'll see. There we go. Oh, hi guys. Welcome to the party.
Oh, hey! You're the very angry man from the other night. Did you ever find Invincible?
That did not go how he wanted at all.
No.
Where are you taking
Well, I
me?
hope that Eve relayed the information about
hurt anyone.
how he gets strong. Oh no. Uh-oh.
That little thing?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
They need to wrap him in cotton wool.
I said stop it. We'll make you stop.
No. What do you... Okay,
hold
so...
him.
Okay, you asked for it now.
No.
Or not. Okay. There it is. They are not prepared to handle this.
No.
They need a superhero escort.
And he's gonna probably accidentally kill some people, and then he's gonna turn into the thing that he hates.
Whew.
Oh. So you're not gonna check and see if they're breathing, if they're okay? So you're really a villain now.
Well, as far as he's concerned, they're part of the problem.
Here, in case you want to leave something.
Thanks
Oh,
for everything. I can't imagine doing this without you.
a lot of names.
That's why we have each other.
Aw.
Cecil kept me sheltered from all this.
I guess that was the one advantage to working with him.
Shouldn't we really understand the consequences of what we do?
Maybe it
Yes.
serves as a distraction, and that's what Cecil's concerned about.
Probably.
If he had hurt people here today, wouldn't that still be my fault?
Oh, wow.
It's a ripple effect.
Yeah.
Let's quit being superheroes and just be nobodies.
Oh, no.
Sounds awesome.
We wouldn't be nobodies to us.
Right.
I'll miss this view.
You're asking me to throw my whole life away. You get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I spent months in the hospital after a lizard man tried to eat me.
Huh.
I don't want to go back out there and just wait for it to happen again, because it's going to happen again.
She's not wrong.
Are you happy almost dying over and over again so other people can live the lives we never get?
I don't get to be happy. That's just the way it is.
Well, you could be. Wow. That's the point.
You deserve better.
Do you know what my last name is? My real last name.
It's not...
No.
Splode? Plode?
Sloan.
Sloan. Oh.
The government changed it when they bought me from my parents.
Aww.
Rexplode isn't some secret identity.
It's who he
It
is.
is my identity. It's all I've got.
You could be anyone you want.
If I give that up, I won't have anything left.
Maybe you could be Rex Sloan.
I'm still leaving.
Aww.
I know.
Make out. May as well.
Well, it's a farewell kiss is what it looks like. Now Megan out.
I failed.
Oh my God.
We'll come up with something. There's still time.
We're out of time.
Why don't you just live your life to the fullest? You have a child.
I'm not gonna fight them, but you and Jack should go.
This isn't over yet.
Oh my gosh, she's the crazy one.
Cecil would have my head if he knew about this.
I appreciate it, Donald.
This is everything we have on Powerplex.
You think Cecil really doesn't know?
I don't know.
Apparently, he's been tracking you for months.
Well, at least I know who was sending those orbs after me.
I'm afraid those weren't his.
Oh, damn it.
He escaped as we were transporting him to Peyton Penitentiary.
God.
What?
But don't worry.
Oh, okay.
We'll have him back in custody before he can...
I thought they were getting him again. Now they are.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, gosh. Does he have people hostage?
I didn't think your
His wife and kid?
would run so deep. So I took a page from
Yeah.
your...
It's probably her idea.
Once the heat's died down, I'll find you. Okay? Just stay safe.
But the GDA will know that that's his wife.
Here I am.
Oh my God.
Here we
please
go.
Don't accidentally kill her with the baby.
Jessica Duvall. Do you know that name?
Yes, I do. Actually, I do now.
Gretchen Duvall.
I know they were your sister and niece, Scott. I know this is where they lived. And I know they were killed in Chicago along with so many other people when my dad and I fought here.
Damn.
I can't imagine what you went through or the pain you're feeling. I'm so sorry.
This is going to become
Hurting other
ugly in a
people won't bring your
second.
sister and niece back.
Oh, shit. Step away. Step back.
You don't get to lecture me about hurting people.
I think he just has to take the ass
Yeah,
kicking.
yeah.
When you murdered my sister!
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna get them killed! You're
Pay
the one who kills
attention.
innocent people.
Until you do.
I'm sorry. I'm getting these people out of here.
Whoa. Well, that just made him powerful.
Yeah.
I'll help you in a second. Are you okay? Did he hurt you?
Oh, you weren't expecting that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shoot. This poor child.
He's giving him everything he's got. He'll come back. Like Stephen Chow in Kung Fu Hustle.
Yes.
It'll be okay. No! No!
What did I tell you? Dummy?
Oh my god. Why did he have to do this right next to them?
Oh, God.
He's gonna blame Invincible.
Yeah, it's exactly what Invincible said. And this is a mega villain origin story.
Stop, please!
We need to rip those things out of him somehow. Break his hands off. I condone this.
It's
He's gonna hug
hurting
him? He's gonna be like, I'm sorry. Whoa.
Did he pull it out? He pulled it out. Oh no.
He just gave him a hug. He's like, I know you're in pain, buddy.
We'll make sure something like this never happens again.
Can you guarantee that?
Could I get a moment alone with him?
Is Cecil gonna show up to talk?
All I could think of were the people I couldn't save. But that made me bad at being able to save the ones I could.
Right.
So I buried those feelings away. I think that was a mistake now. I hope that's a comfort to you.
I don't know.
Comfort. My
There's no
sister and
comfort
niece are
here.
dead.
Your wife and child are dead.
Thousands more are dead. All because of you. You're sad about it. Gives me comfort.
No.
Oh my God.
There's no reasoning.
Sooner or later, I'll find my way free.
That's what I thought he
Yeah.
was gonna say.
I will find you.
Oh God.
He's not dead, so at some point there's gonna be another fight.
I thought you might want to talk.
He's messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's back.
What is this?
Will we find out? Nope.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
It's not over yet.
Okay. Who is that? Is it who you thought? Yeah, I think you might be right. What? Oh, yeah. You're right.
What?
What the? What? Oh, shit.
This will do.
Yo! What?
That's bad news.
Oh, we thought 50 Viltrumites. That's all under control.
No, he's like, nah, I just brought you and your dad from like the different multiverses. Good luck fighting yourself.
Good grief. That's
Oh my God.
Banana Town.
Wow, that is Banana Town. Wow, that was a great episode.
I mean, I understand that it helps with the drama to keep the wife and child nearby. And I understand that in the moment he was trying to free them and save them. But it just seemed to me that the guy was clearly obsessed with Invincible.
Yeah.
And so the thing to do is fly away and then he'll go after you. That'll keep the wife and child safe.
Yeah.
But I guess in the moment you're not thinking about that.
He just wasn't thinking straight from the start. I think they set that up really well because like they had the clues in his home where, you know, you saw the little toys and stuff like that. I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed right away, like, oh, he's got like baby paraphernalia just lying around in his apartment. And here they are having this plot and stuff. That's why I was like, but you have a kid, like you have something to live for, you know?
No, I'm talking about Invincible, his action of allowing the fight to transpire there instead of running away to guide him away from the wife and kid. He didn't know it was that dude's Powerplex's wife and kid.
No, that's true. That's true. I think also you have to remember that Mark is really young still.
Sure.
And so I think like our
For the story, it's more dramatic that they get killed and like Mark has to deal with that, and it informs even more why Powerplex is angry at him. I get all the reasons why that needed to happen the way it did. It's really sad. It's just like I wish that Mark flew away. That's all.
Yeah. Like he should have, but yeah, maybe that's just he doesn't think that way yet. I feel like as you get older and as you kind of, you know, either you have children or people around you have children and stuff like that, you become very aware of like, where are the kids right now? They need to be protected. Like, get them out of here, you know? Whereas like maybe when you're 20 years old, you're not really thinking about that too hard.
No, he was thinking about their safety and getting them free. He just, the way he went about it was like, I don't know if he...
But also like, dude was just blasting him with so much power. It was just overwhelming, I think, for him to...
I mean, the show went how it went.
Yeah.
So...
I'm just angry at Powerplex because he put his family in that situation, and granted, his wife was also like equally hell-bent on revenge. I'm just upset with the both of them because they weren't thinking of their child. Like, they're putting this child through so much trauma and distress at such a young age. And he wasn't thinking at all about like, you know, how can I protect you? But I mean, it was her fault too, so.
Well, I'm glad we did not get a Save Martha moment.
What?
I mean,
you were expecting that?
No, it wasn't actually. But the beginning was straight out of Batman v Superman, which I appreciated. I thought that was a cool little nod. I mean, I don't know if the comic came before Batman v Superman, the movie, because I'm not up to date as to when the comic for this was actually released. Yeah, like the victim of an epic showdown happening, because like Man of Steel's epic showdown was the end of the movie, right? And then that picks up the beginning of Batman v Superman, which Bruce Wayne witnesses and people die, and that's why he tries to take down Superman. It's a similar thing, except it's even more rage-fueled and revenge-fueled. It is. I like that Aaron Paul lent his talents to this. You know, I thought he did a great job.
I think also just that whole concept is something that has been explored a lot recently. You know, because, you know, they kind of do that in The Boys, too, where it's like the heroes, the super powered people, they need to be responsible for their actions. Just because you're a hero doesn't mean you can just go around killing people without any repercussions, you know. But it is a complicated situation, and they show both sides, right? Where it's like, okay, so Invincible ended up inadvertently killing a bunch of people when he was fighting his dad, right? And then like when you see the names on the memorial there, it's like, whoa, it becomes so real, especially when they're like, it was 2,341 people or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Invincible was remarking on.
Yeah, it just suddenly becomes like this very, very real thing. But I guess when you're superpowered, it can be so easy to forget, and you can trivialize everything because it's like, well, you have to move on and you have to do your job and that, but it's not fair.
Well, I mean, what's his name? Invincible was saying that Cecil kind of blocked that from him, from seeing all that.
Right.
So he could not be distracted
so
and focus on his job.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand, I guess, one of the things, the conclusion that Invincible came to was that's not the way. What is the way is really recognizing the damage. But it never seemed to me that he didn't recognize the damage. But in this episode, he's saying that he didn't. He's like, you know, I didn't even really think about it until I saw all these names. I'm like, really? It just seemed to me that you are a very empathetic person, and you understand the value of life.
Right.
So,
I mean, perhaps there's some guilt there as well, you know, because he's continued forward with his life. He's moved on. He's got a happy family. He has a relationship with an incredibly smart, beautiful woman who loves him. And, you know, he has all these things perhaps that all of those people don't have the opportunity to have anymore because they're all dead, you know? So yeah, it's a lot to
process.
Yeah, to process, to wrestle with. And yeah, it is really, really sad that guy, Powerplex, you know, he got so messed up over the death of his beloved sister and niece. But it's really hard, obviously, because I've never been through a grief that heavy in my life yet, right? Like, I hope I never have to. Yeah, it is understandable to see how his anger fuels a sense of wanting to have revenge. But, you know, I really wish he could have received some help, because eventually you kind of just have to get through the other side and be like, okay, well, I think if your sister and niece really loved you, then they would want you to be happy and to live your life, not to spend your life like wrapped up in grief and a desire for revenge because they're dead. Like they're dead.
Yeah. Hopefully, Powerplex can hear what you're saying.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, hopefully.
I know he's not a real person. But it's just like, it just makes me so angry. Because I'm like, no.
Maybe you can write him a letter.
Hate is not the way, Powerplex. You can
visit him, perhaps.
Get out. No, because he won't listen.
I thought the setup to the whole thing was interesting because, like I said, they set us up with that one episode with the two characters who were just trying to get by.
Yeah.
They had to resort to robbery, burglary, whatever, just to make ends meet.
Yeah.
And all that. And then Invincible has his interaction with them, right? Or Invincible and Oliver have their interaction with them. And so off of that, I was fully expecting a different trajectory just because like that came earlier. And when he was doing the little thing and he says, I can't make it any bigger, I'm like, oh, this is clearly foreshadowing that you're going to make this huge.
Right.
And it's going to be so huge, it's going to kill people on purpose or by accident. And so it went the direction I thought it was going to go, and it was a good setup. I'm not mad that I was able to spot where it was headed, but it's like, if anything, it actually just gave me a little bit more anxiety because I knew where it was going. And then you see this wife and child, and he keeps, like, you saw it too, like he keeps unloading his power around his baby.
Yeah.
And
that's why I'm saying, like, it frustrated me because it was so irresponsible.
It was extremely careless.
Yeah.
And it's not just his fault, it's also his wife's fault.
Yeah.
Because, like, you gotta, anyway.
Because
that's the whole thing.
She was, like, supporting him in going down this dark path because she also felt it too. And it was just frustrating to me because I'm like, but you have something to live for. You have a little baby to help, help him grow up.
Yeah. It's a very complicated conversation because, I can't, we can't predict what we would feel if we were stricken with a lust for revenge.
Right.
For, avenging our loved ones. We don't know what that feels like. Right, necessarily. But also, it's like being on the outside, it's easy to go, well, you got a baby. That changes your trajectory. Well, not for that dude.
No.
Not for that couple. And so it's easy for us to be angry at them and be like, yo, that's dumb. But like taking the factors into consideration of like, okay, you have a lust for revenge and you have a baby. Fine. At least take the baby to the other room or something. That's what makes me mad. It's like, if you're going to keep your lust for revenge, okay, so be it. But like, why endanger this innocent child in all of this mess? Pretty sure that having the innocent woman tied up was adequate to draw out Invincible. You didn't need to bring the baby as well.
Right.
It's like, why endanger this child? I don't know where they could have taken the baby, but there was no need to.
And I was thinking, I was like, oh, couldn't they have taken them to grandma's house or whatever? But I think they established that, he didn't really have that relationship because his sister raised him, so he's all alone, and maybe his wife doesn't have anyone that they can like just drop the baby off at. So that's fine. But I guess like the whole message is like hate. Yeah, it's just like the hate and the pain. If you hold on to it and you just focus on that, it just begets more hate and pain and suffering.
I guess we have the vantage point of Invincible, like. And just like I'm so sorry for anyone who's mad about the comparison to Man of Steel, but just like in Man of Steel, it's like, I don't think Clark was trying to like put anyone else in danger. I think he was trying to get the danger away from people.
Right.
And
yeah, absolutely. It's like when you're that powerful, though, there's bound to be some collateral damage.
Right, but it was Omni-Man who was unleashing all that damage from
right.
I mean, it's been a minute since I've watched that whole thing. Even here, I couldn't quite make out like who exactly was levying that destruction.
But
right?
the destruction's happening because you've got two superpowered beings like going at it in a public place.
But okay, I need to rewatch the ending fight from that episode. But in my mind, it was Omni-Man messing up Invincible.
But you got to think about this man. He's just like racked with grief, right? So he wants so desperately to blame someone, and Omni-Man's not there. Who's the next best thing?
Sure.
Who was there?
Right. I have to assume he's so blinded by his anger, his rage, and his lust for revenge that he could not check the tapes that he clearly had access to see these fights. Because he saw the other ones, He was like in the room while they were playing all the other ones. So,
right.
So
but it's like, you know, they're duking it out and like, oh, someone's like getting thrown into a building. Someone else is getting thrown into a building. I think you could watch it with a lens of anger and just be like, oh my God, they are the ones that are causing all of this destruction. Right. And that was the thing that killed my loved ones.
Yeah, but the one bit of footage they showed here was Omni-Man holding Invincible's head while they were blowing through that train and killing all those people.
Right.
So I'm like, you can see that he's not actually, you know what I mean? He's not the aggressor.
Right.
So I guess it doesn't matter that's what I'm saying is like he's so blinded by rage that even in the face of seeing what is obviously someone who's just trying to like stop this from happening, you still can't see it. Like
no, I guess that's the point. I think it's the point of showing this character is that like you can be like obviously any one of us can become a victim of tragedy, right? Mm-hmm. But you choose how you react to it, and so he just stayed wrapped up in his anger, which. You know, what is it like the first stage of grief or the second stage? Yeah, because it's denial first and then it's anger.
He stayed there.
Mm-hmm. And he lived in that space. And so he would be blind to any other evidence that pointed to the contrary, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's just, it's really rough and it's really sad. And I think it's also quite realistic because, you know, sometimes people do just stay in that anger-fueled place and they're unable to move on and accept like, you know, my sister and my niece are gone and that's really, really sad and I'm going to have to live with that every day for the rest of my life. But I have a family and like I have a child who I look forward to seeing grow up. So, you know, I have to figure it out. Mm-hmm. It's not easy.
You know, what's interesting is they gave that whole family a similar
look
feature, which is tired eyes.
Yeah.
And so the wife had those eyes and the baby had those eyes. And I'm wondering if that's like kind of subtly saying that it's the spread of pain and, I don't know, rage, tiredness, you know, all those things. Because like the baby is experiencing a level of trauma that it just shouldn't.
No, yeah, it shouldn't. Like... And like they're so wrapped up in their pain and sadness that they can't even see how it's affecting their little baby. That's really, really sad.
It's kind of crazy because he was on the verge of being like, that's it, I'm done, I failed. And she pushed him one more time and was like, no, actually.
She's like,
here's an idea. This is what we do. It's a great plan.
Well, that's what I was thinking the whole time when he was like saying, I don't want to hurt anyone and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, sorry, dude. Invincible's not going to take you seriously until you start making some threats that feel credible at the very least, or until you start actually hurting some people. Yeah. And so that his wife was smart in the sense of like that was the move that would bring him to come, but it was also extremely reckless. I do love that the show is kind of, you know, it's bringing us there, you know, and asking these questions.
When Ray saw the little love thing happening after Rudy, you know, fixed his girlfriend, that's a whole other thing we could talk about. But what was interesting to me about that moment was what she took from it, and that is it was the straw that broke the camel's back in a way, because this been percolating in her mind for a while.
Right.
And she saw that and she's like, yep, that's the move. Gotta go. Don't want to do this anymore. That is too special. I want that. I need to get out of here. And I thought that was actually a very surprising twist, because when she walked in to meet Rex, I had no idea exactly what she was going to do. My expectation was like some lovemaking or something. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
And to say, you know, I'm done, I'd like you to come with me, was really surprising. And I thought that was actually a cool moment. And the way she explained it, I'm like, this is crystal clear. There's nothing weird or vague or hard to understand. It's like, no, like, I'm on side with her. You know, you almost get killed so many times. I also understand Rex's position to a certain degree. Like, for him, there's no other identity. But
that's really sad.
Life is really precious. It's a cartoon. We're dealing with fictional characters, but it emphasizes the point that you really only have one life. And so she wants to live it.
Right. And she's making a choice for herself to be like, you know what? I don't have to do this.
Yeah.
I don't have to. And she's kind of, in a way, I guess, broken free of that thinking, whereas Rex is still, I guess, like in a prison of his mind where he's like, well, no, because I was sold to the government. They made me like this. I don't even have any other identity. Like, it's all been stripped from him. And instead of thinking about the possibility of like, wow, this could be an opportunity for me to reclaim an identity for myself. Like, I don't have to be Rex Splode anymore. I could choose a whole different name, or I could just be Rex Sloan, you know, and live another life and have a family or whatever. But he just can't see any other possibilities. Like, he is Rex Splode, and that's kind of sad. And I feel really bad for his character because, like, I don't think anyone deserves to be sold and tested on like that and then made to become a superhero without really any sense of choice or agency of their own.
What do you think of what Rudy did?
That's so sweet.
Because wasn't there an earlier episode, like in season 2 or season 1, where she's like, I don't need to be fixed?
Right. She did say that. But I think the way I interpreted it was she was kind of just really getting sick of his control, where he's like, oh my God, you need to be careful of how many times you're transforming and blah, blah. And he's coming from a place of love. But she's like, people are always trying to control me all the time and acting like I'm going into this without any knowledge or sense of danger to my own life. It's like she's making that choice. But I thought, and I think I was like on the same page as her, where she's like, oh my gosh, he did something really, really sweet,
in spite of her telling him to not fix her.
No, but she said that because like it was something that she had just kind of accepted, but now she doesn't have to. Now she can grow old. They can grow older together and they can have a life together.
So the lesson is, don't listen to your girlfriend.
Shut up! The lesson is,
as long as you're right, as long as what you're doing can be perceived sweet at a certain point, given enough time, then yes, proceed.
I really walked into that, didn't I?
Not listening to your girlfriend.
No, okay? He listened to his girlfriend. He was observant. That's the thing. Girls like it. Women like it when men observe, pay attention to the things that we say and don't say, and then do the thing that's sweet.
Right. So it's okay not to listen.
Shut up.
As long as you're observing and...
No, you got to do all the things, okay?
It's okay to have a plan, to concoct a plan to fix them.
You have to do all the things. No fixing. He's just helping. I don't know, okay? It was sweet and she liked it.
I mean, I get it. I understand why he did what he did, and I thought that was cool. It's just I still remember what she said before, and the reason why it stuck in my mind is because it sounds similar to something that was said to me at least once. It was said to me once.
Really? I'm surprised.
All right, Achara, go ahead. Tell me what I have shared with you that I don't remember right now.
No, I don't know. I'm just like, that's genuinely surprising.
Yeah, okay, cool, thanks. Nice to know what you think of me. So I'm letting you know. I'm being honest here, but way to punch me while I'm vulnerable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's okay. I can take it. That's what men are for, to be punching bags. So, no, but... in all seriousness, like, it was said to me once, and I never forgot that girl said it to me.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, good to know. Gonna just keep my thoughts to myself. And I didn't ever, like, try again.
Oh.
So, but good to know that as long as I'm observing, I could still try again. It just has to be couched in something sweet, ultimately.
I don't think he's not trying to fix her per se. He's trying to help her.
He's trying to save her.
Oh my God. Well, yes.
There's no two ways about it. He didn't listen to her.
But he was helping her.
That's always the thought. But sometimes women don't want to be helped. They want to be independent and have their own sense of agency, which I respect.
Yes,
I get that. But also, sometimes you guys don't look when you cross the street. And I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Why aren't you looking? You are guilty of that, by the way. Like, I can't tell you how many times, as I can take care of myself, it's like, can you?
Listen, if you're standing by me,
I want you to be able to take care of
there's
yourself.
a sense of security, so I might walk before looking properly. But hey, guess what? I've survived this far.
You have survived this far. That's absolutely
and
unequivocally
you're so surprised, aren't you?
I am. I'm not gonna lie. I am surprised. Sometimes you do things. I'm like, how did you make it this far?
Well, I did.
Yeah.
So have some faith in me that I can survive longer.
Right, and just don't call you while you're driving, because then you won't know where your freeway exit is.
I think you're thinking of someone else.
I'm thinking of every person I've ever talked to. That is not a man. I'm so sorry, but it's true.
How dare you put me and my sisterhood on blast?
I was with a friend the other day who is a real estate agent, and he was calling up someone he was doing business with, and during the conversation, the woman's like, "I'll call you back. I'll call you back," and then he was just trying to get this answer real fast, and she's like, "Okay, so I missed my freeway exit. I'll call you back," and I just started laughing.
It happens. Okay. They say women can multitask, but for some reason, sometimes driving, answering questions, and getting off the right freeway exit is a real challenge, okay?
Okay.
Don't tell me that you've never done that before, because I'm pretty sure I've witnessed
Maybe
you.
I have. Maybe it's not limited to a gender. I probably have. That wouldn't surprise me, honestly. It's just that I don't ever catch a male friend going through that.
Whatever.
No, I'm being serious. I haven't ever seen a male friend go through that. Only a female friend.
Terrible.
I'm looking at one of them. I'm sorry. I just thought I didn't do that. Talk to God. Don't talk to me about it.
God.
Don't talk to me about it.
Wow.
I didn't do that. Look. Anyway. Yeah. So, well, in short, just to bring it back to the show.
Okay.
Just you don't have to listen to your girlfriend as long as you're sweet.
No. Okay. Last time he was listening to her. That's the thing. Yeah.
So listening. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Listening, as far as I can tell, his listening to her was temporary, and he's like, "Yeah, screw all that. I'm gonna go back to doing this little pet project of mine to save your ass." That's what it seemed like.
I mean, but it was respectful, right? And then, he's listening to what she needed, in order to have a long life was to either stop transforming, which she wasn't going to do, or to find out a way to fix it. And she was just upset because he was becoming like super, obsessive about it. And she's just
he was taking away her sense of agency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when he gave it to her and he said, "Look, this is what it does. But if you don't want to wear it, that's okay by me. And I'll never talk about it again."
I caught that.
So that was respectful.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, "Oh my God, that's so sweet. Because he's giving me the choice." And he did something like above and beyond, and it was like super helpful. Like, I love receiving a gift, a surprise gift from someone. It doesn't matter
as long
if
as
it's
it comes with a gift receipt.
No, I never return gifts. I've never.
Okay, Chara, where are you going? Where are you going with this?
No, like a really thoughtful gift.
Okay.
Like if someone hears me talking, especially if it's like a significant other, but even like a friend, when they hear you talking about something in passing, it's like, oh man, like I would really love this thing, or this would be really useful or whatever, but I can't get it right now for XYZ reason. And then like suddenly one day on your birthday, or even just like not on your birthday,
you get a gift that you mentioned in passing. I get
it.
I'm
it's such a nice feeling.
I'm feeling a rapid descent away from understanding the plot.
Okay, never mind. I might have lost the plot.
How was this connected to what he did?
He was being thoughtful.
But she never asked for that. She asked for the opposite.
Okay, whatever.
The only reason I'm harping on it is because I'm always looking for the real life, what do you call it, usefulness of something, of whatever a show or movie or whatever it's trying to say. I feel like oftentimes there is something to extract and apply to real life, and I'm trying to figure out how that applies. I have, I've been in a conflict with you where I'm trying to get you to like try something out or whatever, and you're like, no. And you're super resistant to it. And then I'm like, all right, fine, look, I'll buy the thing just so you can try it out. And then you fall in love with the thing. If I put my money where my mouth is, because I have confidence in your eventual interest in something, it will pan out. But you do put up a lot of resistance initially.
Yeah.
Now, most people would say that's probably dumb and a waste of time and energy.
You were dumb?
My part, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I shouldn't be doing, like you said, no, and I should just leave it alone. But I have such confidence in my ability to read your personality that I'm like, no, I feel like she'll really be into this.
Have you ever seen the movie Inception?
Yeah. So one of the things that we are going through now, and Achara has a long host of reasons why, that are totally valid, why she says no. But one of the things I was trying to get her to do recently was upgrade her car.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
I feel like you would be very happy in a Tesla and you can afford it. I'm like, I think you'd be so happy in that car. You're still driving the same thing you've been driving for the last 10 years. And I'm like, I feel like you'd be happy in that. I understand. Now, she's given me a list of reasons why it was no, right? She's given me a list of no's. And I'm like, I get it. I still think you'd be quite happy. And there's a part of me, and there's a part of me that's like, God, like I'm almost willing to do your down payment just so you can get in that vehicle, just because I know you'll be happier. And I'll do a handshake bet with you that if you're not happier, you can keep the money, right? And you just pretend, that you're not happier with it. But like, I don't know. We had that actually with the iPhone. I was convinced.
Yes.
I was convinced. You're like, no, why would I need an iPhone? And it's just, iPhones are dumb. I have my little Android phone. I'm happy with my Android phone. Happy. And so I'm like, all right, fine. I'll put my money where my mouth is. I'll front you half the money for the iPhone. And you're like, okay, fine. And then you fell in love with it. And you have not gone back to Android since.
It's really hard to go back.
You're in that old garden. It's pretty awesome. But that's the kind of dude I am, is like, I have confidence that you'll enjoy something. So anyway, the better lesson here is don't.
Don't?
Don't do anything. She says don't do it, don't do it. He's wrong.
It's on a case,
he shouldn't have tried to save her.
By case basis.
Mm-hmm. Sure, that's true. I'll take that.
Yeah.
It's case by case basis.
Uh-huh.
And in every case, don't listen to me. I'm kidding.
You're insufferable, Jaby.
I am insufferable. I'm so sorry. No, I did really like this episode. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. It definitely surprised me. Well, it surprised me at least once, I should say. But the things I was not surprised about, I still enjoyed it. You know, going through the feelings with these characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the closest I've come to crying during an Invincible episode.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when Mark showed up and he was like, I understand, what you're going through, et cetera, et cetera.
Like I got a little bit.
Like that whole sequence, I was feeling the acting.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, am I about to feel like tears over Invincible? Like, no, there's no way. And thankfully, it didn't happen. But I came close to.
No, same. Yeah. I felt I got a ball in my throat.
Yeah.
When he was saying all of that.
Yeah. I mean, I almost felt that with the episode with the two dudes.
Oh yeah, that one got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost felt it there. And this one is, that was surprising. So I enjoyed all the experience of the show. Y'all, thanks so much for hanging out. Looking forward to the next episode. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.